Good afternoon, Brown McAtee. Good afternoon, class. My name is Kevin Wayne Owens, and today I will be doing my commemorative speech on the book, The King, Warrior, Magician, Lover, Rediscovering the Archetypes of Sheer Masculinity by Robert Monroe and Douglas Gillette. This book is about manhood. This book is about developing from a boy into a man and the traps that you can fall into. Everybody has their opinion on what it takes to be a man, from either joining the military to doing a tradition such as the Jewish bar mitzvah, or as certain tribes in Africa do, jumping over bulls. In 1991, psychologist Robert Moore and mythologist Douglas Gillette wrote this book in order to inspire young men in a modern Western world, to take what we had learned from over time and to put it together in one simple, easy to understand format to help men become men. This ended up leading into various things like the Mankind Project, in which men are taken and put in the company of other men to become a better man, to learn how to influence the next generation. Now, while this book does incorporate a lot of things that in the modern world aren't considered as necessary for men, every man and a lot of women can take examples from these and become better. We'll begin this discussion by starting out with the phases of boyhood, what a boy experiences, and eventually how this helps him become a man. First, you have the divine child. This becomes the king. This is the Christ allegory. This is the child with enormous potential. And then you have the precarious child. This eventually becomes the magician. This is a boy's desire to learn. It's their sense of adventure. Second, you have the open child, which becomes the lover. This is the more spiritual side of a man. This is their imagination. This is their invention. This is who they become spiritually. And the hero, the desire for the boy to become the hero of their own story, to become the strongest and best. After that, we move on to the actual phases of manhood. We'll begin with the lover. Now, I have triangles drawn here with the shadows, the traps that men can fall into. The lover himself is not romance sex, not just that. Yes, it may be considered part of the experience, but the lover is the passion for life, the enjoyment of wine, food, sex, good company. Think Dionysus and what he represented. After that, you have the addicted lover. This is what you think of when you think of an addict. That person looking for the next big high, the next big whatever, the next girlfriend, whomever. These are a lot of men who become cheaters. Then you have the impotent lover. This is the lover that disconnects himself from reality. Not professional or clinical detachment, but they just become so disgusted with the world in a manner that they completely disconnect from their emotions. They stop feeling. After that, you have the warrior. This is the most controversial of all phases. It is not only the man's desire for violence, for aggression, but not pure, raw, unadulterated aggression, but a destruction of the old to build the new. It is not just being a soldier, though this can be part of it. This is getting rid of old family, friends, habits that weaken you as a man. Consider Chesty Puller, General MacArthur. These are examples of the warrior. Then you have the shadows of the warrior. You have the sadist. This is your real sergeant who, when he goes home, he can't turn it off. This is, you could say this is the cruel, the unrealistic expectation. And then you have the masochist, that feeling of powerlessness as the warrior. This person refuses to go into conflict, even when it's justified. This is what a lot of people think men should be like, and that's not true. Then you have the magician. This is your desire for knowledge. Think Nikola Tesla. This is your desire to gain secret knowledge almost. Your desire to go to school and become a doctor or a lawyer or a meteorologist. The shadows of the shadow manipulator are the shadows of the magician, are the shadow manipulator. Think Plato's cave. They withhold knowledge while promising it. And the innocent one who refuses to put in work to gain knowledge. And then finally you have the king, the leader, the guide. He is the final face that develops. And his shadows are the tyrant. Basically the one who completely takes over the household and does not have any regards for others. And then the weakling, the one who doesn't put in any effort and hands off responsibility. But in any case, that concludes my brief. Thank you all for joining me and have a great day.